Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone's doing well. Today I wanted to share with you my eyeshadow palette collection. You know, it's fun to go back into your collection and see what you have, because sometimes when you have too much makeup, you forget. I mean, like, you're like pulling stuff out and you're like, oh crap, I forgot I had this. So that's what I did, and yeah, I need to either give some of this stuff away. I'd love to maybe donate it to a women's shelter. I need to find one in my area. I'm used to just going to Goodwill and dropping stuff off. So I also need to go through my stuff and see what is old, because I don't think I have a lot of old stuff, and just get rid of it, toss it, because makeup does get old. So anyways, I'm gonna start off with the, you know, kind of like the cheap stuff that I picked up. Some of it's good, some of it's bad. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so we have here the LA Colors eyeshadow in the nude. I got these from Dollar Tree for $1. You get 12 little eyeshadows. And here's what the top row looks like. And here's what the bottom row looks like. Now, they are a little bit chalky, patchy, but for $1, they are pigmented. And then also from the LA Colors, I got this one also at Dollar Tree for $1. This is the Rose. Okay, so here's what the top row looks like. And with the Rose, you get more shimmers. I think you get like 4 mattes, but the nude one is all matte. I forgot to mention that. So here's what the top row looks like, and here's what the bottom row looks like. Okay, so this next one I purchased from Dollar General, and when I first saw it, I was like, oh my god, the colors are so pretty for the price. This is from Broadway Colors, and I'm gonna swatch it for you and give you my thoughts on that. Alright, so here's what the colors look like. Now, using my finger, swatching them, the colors look really pretty and promising. Using my eyeshadow brushes, no. Some are pigmented, some are not. The only one that's really pigmented and pretty, I mean, they're all pretty colors, but this one right here, the copper color, this is the only one that came out, you know, really pigmented and nice and buttery and smooth. I never gravitate towards this eyeshadow palette at all. I'll probably end up giving it away. The next 2 eyeshadow palettes I did purchase from Dollar Tree for $1, and these are the color canvas from Profusion. These are pretty old, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, but I think that for $1, the colors are amazing. They're so creamy. I mean, look at that. Look at that. They're creamy and oh my goodness, look at this. For $1. Here's this mauvey Profusion. $1 at Dollar Tree. They don't have them anymore, guys. There is some mattes in here. The mattes suck, I'm not gonna lie. You're not gonna get anything, but the shimmer in here is really nice. And here's this one. As you can see, this has a huge dent in it. This one has, this one kind of looks like a shimmer. Look at that. Profusion. Now around the holidays last year, I picked up this e.l.f. kit from TJ Maxx, and I was so intrigued because I was like, oh wow, you get 4 eyeshadow palettes from e.l.f. Okay, I'm picking it up. You guys, I was not impressed. These things are horrible. So if you ever see some type of holiday kit from e.l.f., make sure you just examine it. Make sure you check it out. These have no pigmentation. They're not all that. Like, seriously. They're powdery. They're... no. Here is this one. There, you know, this blue color is really pretty. But look at that. And from e.l.f., I received this little eyeshadow palette free. There's no pigmentation with this eyeshadow palette at all. So I'm guessing that's why they were giving it free. You know, when you spend like a certain amount, e.l.f. will give you like some, you know, free products or whatever. Alright, so I have some eyeshadow palettes from Wet n Wild. This one here is my favorite. They also have one, it's called Walking on Eggshells. That one is a really nice one too, which I didn't bring out because I have that one with all my single eyeshadows. So this one is the Comfort Zone. Awesome, awesome eyeshadow palette. It's beautiful. My favorite color is this one here. It's kind of like a mermaid green. And here's what they look like. And also from Wet n Wild, I have this one called Tunnel Vision, and it's more of your grays and blacks. It's great for a smoky eye. This last one here does have glitter, so I know not a lot of people are a fan of glitter in their eyeshadow, but it's really not that bad. It's really pretty. And this one right here, I thought it was like the Wet n Wild brand because it looked just like the other packaging. So they look the same, but they're not. This one is actually from Black Radiance, and this is in the color Downtown Browns. And I picked this up because I just was in love with the purple shades in here. Then I have here the City Mini palettes from Maybelline, and I just was in love with the greens here. And then this one here, I liked how it had the berry colors. Here's what the green one looks like. Forgot to mention, this burgundy color one is the Shayla collection, and this one is really, really nice. And that's what the colors look like. The formula in the Shayla palette, which is this one, is awesome, you guys. It is nothing, I don't care what anyone says, it is nothing like the eyeshadow palette, the green one that I just swatched. Nothing. The colors in this one is so creamy and buttery. Like, beautiful, beautiful. She did an awesome job. Alright, so here we have some NYX. I love NYX. I love all their products. It's affordable and they're just great. So I have here the Cosmic Metals, and it's just a bunch of shimmers. Real pretty. And from TJ Maxx, I have 2 items I want to share with you. From Too Faced, I have this Love palette. That's what the colors look like. They're shimmer, mostly shimmer, to be honest with you. This one here doesn't look like shimmer. Yeah, this one here is more matte. I don't see myself gravitating towards this eyeshadow palette really, to be honest with you. So it might be one that I donate or give away. Also from TJ Maxx, I got this Shape Matters palette from Smashbox. So you have a eyebrow kit thingy here. Then you have your bronzer, some highlight, and then you have your eyeshadows right in here. And I just swatched a few eyeshadows right here so I could share with you what they look like. It's an okay palette. I don't know, we'll see. I have to think about this one. Okay guys, so here's a very old eyeshadow palette, and I think this is from MAC. This is so old, I just need to throw it out. But it's been used and loved. So yeah. But I'm so in love with the packaging. It has like more of a kind of like a vintage vibe to it. I really like it. Okay, here is a eyeshadow palette from Shop Hush. It is a website where you can get a few dupes of higher end makeup. But I got this one. This is by the Oakland. I'm probably saying it wrong. And this is what the colors look like. I mainly got this palette because of the gray eyeshadows. And here's another eyeshadow palette from that brand. Beautiful colors. And here's an eyeshadow palette from Shop Miss A that my daughter got me. And it's from the brand Amuse Cosmetics. So it's just a bunch of berry colors. Makeup Revolution Naked Chocolate. And from the Juvia's Place. This is a beautiful, beautiful eyeshadow palette. I just love the colors in this palette. And here's just a few swatched. And here we have the Tartlet in Bloom by Tarte. And here's what the colors look like. And this is one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes. I just love it because it's a neutral eyeshadow palette. You can wear it every day. The colors are beautiful and pigmented, and they smell amazing, and it's small. I notice for myself I gravitate towards more of my smaller eyeshadow palettes than my larger ones. And then I have the ColourPop eyeshadows, and they are amazing as well, you guys. They're affordable. I just love ColourPop. And I just pretty much created my own little palette here. And here's another ColourPop eyeshadow palette, and this is the Yes Please palette. Beautiful colors. This is another one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes. Okay, so here is my only Makeup Geek eyeshadows I own, and I'm sad because they're amazing and I want more. So I just created a smaller eyeshadow palette with the Z palette because, like I said, I tend to gravitate towards smaller things than larger palettes. Yeah, so I just picked out these colors. Alright, so here we have the Naked 3 eyeshadow palette by Urban Decay. This was my very first high-end eyeshadow palette that I ever purchased, and it is beautiful and I still love it. And look, it still has the plastic cover over the mirror. So it's more of the rose colors in here, and they're just really, really pretty. And then I have this eyeshadow here my daughter bought me for Christmas one year. This is from the BH Cosmetics. This is the Carly Bible eyeshadow palette with, you get 10 color eyeshadows and 4 color highlighters. Here's a few of the eyeshadows that I swatched on my hand. And here's the highlighters. And I have here the Modern Renaissance by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is an awesome eyeshadow palette, you guys. This palette is beautiful. And here I have an eyeshadow palette by Huda Beauty, and this is the Rose Gold collection. Beautiful, beautiful colors. You have mattes down below. On top are shimmers. They're more, they're very, very creamy, but I find using your fingers is a better way to apply. And here's some mattes. I didn't swatch them all, but I just wanted to share with you what the pigmentation looks like. And from the Nordstrom outlet, I picked up the Neat Matte Nude by The Balm. Here's what the colors look like. A great everyday eyeshadow palette. I also have the Kat Von D Shade and Light, and I love this one as well. Alright, I want to share with you a few eyeshadow palettes that I got in my subscription boxes. This one here I got from Ipsy. This is from the brand Pacifica. This brand is a natural mineral eyeshadow, so it's 100% vegan, cruelty-free. Now from my BoxyCharm subscription boxes, I got here the Real Her Shadow Palette. It says be your own kind of beauty. The colors are very pretty and pigmented. I need to use this palette more often. Then I have here Blink, and this is a Electric Eyes palette. These are beautiful, but they're so creamy that they break easily, as you can see. I mean, I keep pressing this in to try to fix it, but it's not working. I mean, I wish that one wasn't broken. This is a really, really nice shimmer palette. They're very creamy, buttery, and pigmented. Great shimmer palette. I mean, look at that. So pretty. And here I have the Rainforests of the Sea from Tarte. Alright, so here's some swatch. Now using my fingers, they apply really well, but when I used a brush, I had nothing. Like, there was nothing on my brush. So this isn't my favorite eyeshadow palette. And also from my BoxyCharm, I got this eyeshadow palette from Pure. It's a very, very pretty everyday neutral eyeshadow palette. You get some matte, you get some shimmer. And then I have here the Winky Lux Kitten palette. Very pretty palette as well. I love this shade right here. Alright, so right here I'm going to end this video with my bigger eyeshadow palettes. And I have here the Magic by Juvia's. And here's what the eyeshadow palette looks like, and it is beautiful. I love the colors. You got some mattes in here and some shimmer. And here I have the eyeshadow palette Sunset Boulevard. You get 24 eyeshadows in this palette by Kat Beauty. I also have here this Modern Mattes 28 color eyeshadow palette by BH Cosmetics that I got from, I don't know if I got it from, yeah, I think I got it from Burlington Coat Factory. Yeah, and the only reason why I got this eyeshadow palette was because of the beautiful, vibrant colors. I just thought it was really, really pretty. I also have the Morphe 350 eyeshadow palette. And here I have the Pinky Rose Cosmetics, and this one is the I Said Yes. And here's what the colors look like. They're so pretty. You can do so many eyeshadow looks with this palette. Alright, so the last eyeshadow palette I have to share with you guys is the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. Okay guys, I think my arm is kind of tired of all the swatching, but I am going to swatch a couple of the colors from this eyeshadow palette so you can just see what the pigmentation looks like. But overall, I really do love this eyeshadow palette. It's like one of my favorites, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had so much fun sharing it with you guys, and yeah, so have a great day, and I'll talk to you in the next one.